Hello, this is Darren Grady with WebWide Technology, and today I'm going to share with you how to do an online market analysis. This is what we do for our clients to give them an idea and an overview of really how people search for their company and their products and services online. So what we're going to cover today are a few things. One, let's take a look at how we research a customer niche, um, how we do local keyword research. We're going to go through and actually share with you how to use a free Google tool to actually mine down further than the keyword that you're looking for. Google will provide that information and really help us, dig out subsets of keywords that will help us market and target market to for specific customers. The other thing we want to do is identify the customer's market reach. In other words, that's going to come from speaking with your client and asking them a few questions. Like ask them how far a customer will travel to come to their business typically, or let's say they're a service company and their service area is 25 miles from the center point of their building. Well, you want to know that because that's where you want your market. You're going to target your audience in a geo-targeted area, so you're going to actually target their audience and target their subsets specifically in the market that they want to reach. Um, the other thing, WebBite Technology has partnered with a company called AdZoo. AdZoo is a search management company. Is a Google certified partner. They do a very, very good job in reaching and helping small and mid-sized businesses, reach the clients that are looking for them online. Uh, they're really kind of an amazing story. They came onto the scene a few years ago and really just been tearing it up online for a period of time. And we not only help them promote their products, but we also help them build their agency model. So we can work with that as well. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to go through and show you how to use one of their proprietary tools to prepare campaign quote. Uh, Within every market, there are different sets of niches or different competition, and because unlike traditional advertising, which more or less spreads a spotlight out through an area where you have to buy a huge area of market reach. So you're doing newspaper advertising, for example, you may have to cover, all of Phoenix with an ad to hit your audience, but your business is in Mesa, and you're a restaurant. Well, people in West Phoenix and Buckhead are not going to travel 70 miles to go to your restaurant in Phoenix, but you still have to advertise if you're going to be in the main publication. You could do local papers, but they typically have a lesser reach, but they are more targeted. Yellow pages are the same thing. You're going to reach people all over the city, but typically people aren't using those anymore. That's kind of a dying agency. My belief is the phone book in a few years is going to go the way of the phone booth. So it's part of the times. But anyway, in preparing a campaign quote, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how to reach the audience. And by typing in a few things, let's say you're an attorney in Phoenix and you want to reach all of Phoenix. Well, a 50-mile radius of downtown may cover 3.5 million people, over 100,000 businesses, and 1.5 million homes. Or if you're going to run the same campaign in, say, Topeka, Kansas, you're going to have a much smaller reach because the city's smaller. So the pricing will be different and it'll be reflective of the competition and the market reach in that respective area. So no, there's not a one-size-fits-all solution, so we created a way to fix that. And the other thing, we're going to go through and show you how to complete an AdZoo campaign application and get that into corporate so they can get your ad or get your client's web presence processed and up as quickly as possible. So without further ado, let me get into the first part of this. And again, we're going to cover this in a few videos because the content is going to get a little more detailed, and I want to break it up. Uh, Let me go through and get onto Google. Oops. Now, let's just sit back for a minute and assume that we were going to search for any different niche. We can search for, say, somebody traveling to town, they want to go to dinner. They're going to look for their restaurant. They're going to look for a restaurant in an area that's close to them. Coffee shops. Their car breaks down. They're going to look for a car repair place. They want to research a new car. They're going to go there. If they want to buy furniture, they're going to look there. If they want to buy skis, go skiing this weekend, they're going to do that. So we all have typically we all have kind of caught the online craze to search for products and services, but let's look a little bit behind that and the power of this. So let's just take, I'm going to take the automotive niche and I say auto repairs Phoenix. And if I type this in, you're going to see a few things. You're going to see on the first page how Google lays the page out. They've recently have just changed the Google Maps, which are now Google Places. The map used to be sitting over here in the right. They moved it up to the upper right-hand corner. And when they did that, they stretched out all the local listings to look more like organic listings uh, of time gone by. Why is that important? Well, if you're searching organically and you're working in a local area, you need to be indexed locally as a local business in this community to be placed on the local places. So to be on the first page is where it's at. It's 90% of the traffic, and when you start looking at the amount of people searching for products and services online, this is where you want to be because this is what people are going to click on. In this area, just to give a quick review, this is Google Space. These are sponsored sites that will work very much like a digital billboard. They'll rotate through, but they're very targeted based on these keywords. So these folks that are in these areas here have elected Phoenix Auto Repair as being a keyword that they're going to rank for, and they're going to rotate on this digital billboard based on their campaign that they're running within the Google platform. This right here is another area where they're going to rank. This is organic, that people will come up and they'll rank organically in here in the local search engines. Um, but again, you want to be on the first page. You think about all the car repair places that are in Phoenix, Arizona. These are the few that actually are sitting on the first page for that search term. These people here are getting the action on that search term. Then we get in more of the regional and national campaigns of people that they're not inside the local directories. So that's really how the Google page is laid out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video at this point and go through and go to the next phase, which is more so how to do the research. So let me go back.